Oh. We're going to have an outtake before we get started. Hey, everybody.
Hey.
Pastor Dwayne.
I'm Peggy, but you probably can't hear us very well. So we're going to unmask a minute and say we are so excited that Sunday we get to see people again.
Yay!
So welcome back to CenterPoint.
Awesome.
Absolutely.
This coming Sunday, May 24th, we are starting our reopening with Phase 1. And we just wanted to touch base with you this week to let you know a little bit about what it's going to be like and what to expect. We are reopened for public worship. Again, CenterPoint Church, 6950 Eloise Loop Road in Southeast Winter Haven. We're out on the veranda right now, but if you're driving by on the road, there you can see our sign. And on Sunday morning, you'll come in the driveway, park your car, make your way onto the veranda.
Normally you would go in the front door, but not now. We're changing things a little. You're going to come in through the veranda under this nice, show them how nice and shaded it is.
Woo.
Under the nice shaded canopy, and you'll come in this way to the door. And at the door, they aren't there yet, but at the door will be some nurses who will screen you and make sure that you are healthy enough and able to come on in.
So who should not come on Sunday?
We wish everyone could. However, for the safety of
Can't wait to see you all. We miss you.
And those around us, we are asking that if you are not well, you have been ill with anything, please stay home. Stay home and get better. We'll be praying for you. Let us know. But please stay home and enjoy watching church on the live stream. Also, if you are in a risk category, a high-risk category, we encourage you to stay home. We miss you. We want you, but we would feel better if you would stay home and worship distance.
So do you think, for those who come, you think everything's going to go perfectly?
I doubt it. It never has before. But we're going to be in this together, and so you get to come help us make history by having our first reopening again. So when you come on in, you'll be greeted by some lovely nurses who will ask you some basic health questions. And
like what?
Like, have you been sick?
I have not been sick.
Good.
No.
And they are going to use this cool device. A thermometer.
Okay, you gonna take my temperature?
I am.
All right, wait a second. Wait, are you taking my temperature?
I'm trying to.
All right. Oh! Oh, wait a minute.
He's so dramatic. But look, he's healthy. He can come on in.
What does it say?
It says 98.4. You're healthy.
98.4. I'm healthy, so I can come in.
You can come, which is a relief, I believe. So you'll come on
maybe.
You'll come on in.
Maybe it's a relief to some, but not to everybody. Okay, so we're going to come in the veranda door.
You've been screened.
And then what's going to happen?
You will find we have a handy-dandy new hand sanitizer station.
Wait a minute. You mean we own our own hand sanitizer stations?
We have two.
Show me how it works.
You put your hand right here.
It's like doing the hokey pokey, right?
See, there we go.
All right, let me do that.
I'm going to rub it together.
Everybody's going to hand sanitize, right?
Right, and then
you have to rub it in until it's dry.
Right.
So you'll be in the family room then, and if you'll notice, it is configured for seating. Now we're going to take you to the worship room first, because that also is going to be configured for social distance seating. But so is this room. Now this room, if you choose, you would prefer to be seated with your family in the family room, you may do so. And people will be watching in the family room. They'll be watching the live stream from our YouTube channel live and real time, right?
Correct.
So we're going to make our way. So for those, we'll be in the family room. Going to make our way into the worship room. Now, folks, we usually enter this door, right? But not this time. But this door, so that you will see, and upon people leaving, we are richly blessed because we have another hand sanitizer station, right? So we're ready to make sure that you stay sanitized. We're going to show you a couple signs. Let's show them the signs on the door. We want you to understand, we want you, but if you come, we're making precautions and protections to keep you safe, but we cannot guarantee that nobody could ever contract a virus. So everybody's coming basically at your own risk, okay? So when you come, we're asking you to obey the no contact. So I know that's going to be hard, just virtual hugs. And then we're asking you to keep your social distancing, right? And also keep your hands very washed, okay? Everybody, keep your hands washed, social distance. We can have an overflow in the lobby if we need to of the live stream. Let's kind of show them what it's going to be like. We go and you see, it looks like a crime scene, but not yet. Wait till Sunday. But we will have rows, will be social distance. So this row is available for seating here and here. But look, we've got spaces. I know that's kind of hard to see. We've got places that say please don't, and then we got one at the end. It kind of depends. We're going to ask you to wait to be seated. So we're going to have ushers seat you and keep you spaced adequately. And then we will have different times that they put spacings between you. So there's 6 feet of distance between every family group. Then we're going to have rows that are marked off. Please don't sit here. This row is going to be okay. But again, we're going to ask you to be seated by ushers so that we can practice our social distancing. The band will be back and live, so we're really excited about that. The service will be shorter because we're just wanting the time limits to make sure we're watching everybody's safety. Plus, we're just kind of clunking our way back in. So the room will be seated. Once the worship room is filled to social distancing capacity, then the only option will be the family room. So keep that in mind. You probably want to come a little on the early side, not ridiculously so. So we will have some good worship. And what's going to happen with the kids?
Well, as you may know, over the last 9 weeks, we've been having a kids' lessons recorded separately and then aired after the message. However, starting this Sunday, the kids program will be part of the sermon or the teaching time. So we will have music, we will have a kids lesson, and we will have the adult teaching time all together. So kids, you get to bring your parents with you to kids' church, and parents, you get to bring your kids with you to big church. And also,
go ahead.
I'm sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
No.
The teacher me's coming out. We will also have some printout papers available, and there are 2 ways to get them. One, they'll be here, so if you would like to, you are welcome to pick up a packet of papers. The children, probably not the adults, but the children can pick up a packet of papers and some writing utensils, crayons, pencils, whatever. We have that, and we will have that available here. If you would prefer, you may print them on your own at home. They will be on the church's website, on the Facebook page, on Saturdays, so you can print them ahead of time and bring them with you if you would feel more comfortable with that. So there are 2 options for you to be able to have something for the children to work on and do during the service.
And they should probably bring their own, clipboards, crayons.
Right. Again, we will have those things here, but if you would be more comfortable having your own, that would be completely fine.
So we'll have worship. We will have Kids Point together, so families together. And then we will have an adult teaching time. There will not be a handout sheet. There will be no connection, nothing printed, no contact. We will not be taking an offering per se. We will have offering plates by the doors when you exit if you want to leave an offering. So it's important that you bring your own Bibles or your device that you handle yourself, because we're not going to be giving those out, okay?
One more thing, there will not be an attended nursery.
Right.
The nursery has been sanitized and cleaned for your use. If you have need to take a child into the nursery because of you feel that your child needs a little space or would like to reduce noise, crying, whatever, the nursery is available. But you are then the person in the nursery with your child, so it will not be a staffed nursery.
Well, let me ask you, when service is over, will the building magically sanitize itself?
It will not.
It
and
won't.
With that in mind, we are going to ask that when service is over, all that wonderful chit-chat that we just can't wait to have with the people we haven't seen in 2.5 months, we're going to ask you to take it outside. So the veranda...
Take it outside.
Exactly. It's shaded under the veranda. There's always a nice breeze up here on the property. So it is comfortable generally on Sunday mornings outside. So
Switch arms.
So take your friends outside and have a nice time chatting with them and enjoying some time together. Right. We are going to ask you to go out. We want to minimize the germs that are circulating inside the building.
So
as soon as you're all out, and we don't want to be ugly, but out, Then we're going to
Leave, people.
leave the building.
Oh,
and
I'm
then
sorry.
Stay out,
Oh,
chat all you want in the parking lot. And then we're going to go ahead with a cleaning team. And if you haven't had a chance to sign up to be on the cleaning team, we're going to need a regular cleaning team to go through the worship room and spray down all the chairs and wipe down the surfaces every Sunday after we have our group worship.
So who could do that?
Anybody who can spray and wipe and has about a half an hour or so
Maybe
when,
a half hour.
when service is over. Hopefully we have enough people so that we're not having the same people do it over and over again. Maybe you
Right.
could sign up to do it once a month.
Right.
Heather Curley's your contact, so we'll be talking to her, and she will be more than glad to put you on the schedule.
So yeah, either let the office know or Heather. So Peggy already said at the end of service, when we dismiss everybody, if you're seated in the worship room, we will have you go out the lobby door. If you're seated in the family room, we'll have you go out the veranda door. So just obeying the guidelines, trying to keep people from congregating in groups of more than 10 in a more confined. That's the word, confined. A confined area. That I feel confined sometimes.
And also that will help with social distancing because
Right.
we're too close right now.
She says that all the time. Hey, what about these?
Oh yes, these. Bring your own mask,
Please.
please.
We
As
will
much
we
for
will
you,
have some, and we will ask you to wear them more for.
for each other than
Yeah.
for you, perhaps. And maybe you don't like masks. I don't either.
No.
Neither does he. But please, out of consideration for those around us and
Right.
for those who are in the same room and some of those in the group who may be at a higher risk than you are,
Right.
this is one of those looking out for each other things. So please
Wow.
work with us, just like you would do it if you were in another public place
Sure.
and you want to be considerate of those around you.
So we can't wait. It's this coming
I
Sunday,
know, I'm
May
so
24th.
excited. We've been cleaning out all the bugs.
Yeah, and God willing, hopefully these will be our first clumsy steps to a full reopening. And we know that God is good. We trust Him. We are not flapped. We are not fearful. We are filled with faith and ready to move the church forward. And I can't wait to see all you guys again. And so we're getting ready. And I think we've thought through a lot of things. We're open to your input. If you have some things to share with us or maybe think of things that we haven't thought of, we're willing to hear from you. So Sunday, May 24th, 10:30, sit with your family, bring your mask.
And
Go-
get ready to worship.
There
We
you
are
go.
going to have a great time.
Amen. Thanks for this few minutes together. And Dwayne and Peggy Hunt, welcome you back home to
Center.
CenterPoint. Okay? Love you
Bye.
guys. See you Sunday, I hope.